Okay, well that's good. I don't know what happened to this. This software. The software updated and everything went awry. Of course, because that's what's been happening to me for a week. Oh my goodness. I had such a terrible time uploading all the videos last week, and I'm still going through some technical issues. Well, what can I say? Anyway, the good news is, guys, I'm very excited that I now have memberships to my channel. You can join, and that gives you special stickers and emojis that you can post during live feeds, and you get preferential, you get your questions answered first. So it's exciting. I'm so excited. And I have some merchandise coming. I have I'm going to have t-shirts and sweatshirts available with astrology memes on them, so it should be fun. They will be for sale also shortly. They have to, it takes a while to get them approved and to get them ready, so it takes a few days. Yeah. So that's exciting. So how many people have we got here right now? Let's see. Let's see, we'll give it a few minutes. And then we'll do some... Hello! P.S. Bartlett. Is it Bartlett? Yes. Oh my goodness, I totally can't see. Yes, so that's exciting, guys. Become a member of my channel. Support my channel. Hold on, let me move that back so it's a better view. Now you can see my green screen behind me, what it really looks like. Because for some reason it's not letting me put my green screen in. I have no idea why. See if I can figure something out while I'm there, but maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I shouldn't mess around anymore. Let me click on eCam and then do that. Yeah, no. Okay, guys. So while we're waiting for people, why don't we does anybody have a question you'd like to ask the tarot before I start the readings for love and finance? Anybody have a question? Oh. I pulled two cards, just flew out here, so I think it's for whomever is listening right now. The first card is the Three of Wands, and the Three of Wands is all about looking at the future optimistically, making long-term optimistic plans, you know, not thinking of the worst case scenario, but actually planning ahead optimistically as if you have everything that you need and more. And also the Four of Swords, which means you know, take care of yourself. It's like get enough sleep, get enough, you know, hydrate, eat properly and exercise, because this is like when you're this exhausted, sometimes it's mental exhaustion that translates into physical exhaustion, and so it's not good for your health. So optimism and taking care of yourself. Hang on, because I realize that I don't have my love cards here, so wait 1 second while I nip and get them. Here they are. I have them here. Okay, guys, any questions? Any questions for the tarot before I start the readings? Otherwise, I'll start the readings and we can do questions after. It's up to you. Okay. Move this out the way so I can see what's going on here. Okay. All right. Doesn't look like there's that many people showed up today. I kind of thought it might be a difficult time because, yes, well, that's wonderful. That's great. Well, plan for it. Plan for it. That's perfect. Okay. Should you meet someone new during the Mercury retrograde? Is it a good idea to meet someone new during the Mercury retrograde? I mean, I wouldn't start anything during Mercury retrograde, but Lisa, it really depends on where this, Mercury is in your chart, in which house, as to where, how it's affecting you. Okay, but I'm going to ask that for you. Okay, this is for Lisa. Is it advisable for her to meet someone new during Mercury retrograde? I mean, I would normally say no because communication is off during that time, right? All these cards fell out. There's too many. So let me do this again. This is for Lisa. Oh, happy birthday! Okay, of course it's going to be awesome. Okay, let's do this for Lisa. Is it the best for her higher self and for everyone if she meets someone new? No. No, you have the moon, right? The moon is publicity, it's emotional, it's you've got the new, although we do have the new moon, but you've got the 5 of Wands, so that's, look, Mercury's about communication. It's not a good time to meet someone new because, what you say can be misconstrued, you could misread someone, you can get hurt by someone from what they say. So I would say, I mean, without pulling the cards even, I would have thought no. Aquarius, happy birthday. Okay, let's see. Will it be awesome? Will you have an awesome birthday? If you have an optimistic future, then yes, of course you are. Yes, look at that. Happy end. This is like the best card, Dreams and Wishes. 10 of Cups. Yes, it's going to be awesome. You also got the Emperor, so make sure you're prepared for every contingency. Make sure you're organized and focused. Yeah, and it's not just the degrees, Lisa. Well, it's the degrees as well, but it's what house is it traveling through in your sign. So, yeah, you want to be careful of that. Let me see if I can see better without my glasses. No. But I need to clean them better, I think. Because they're not. So happy Valentine's, everyone. I think I am going to go straight into the readings, and we can always do questions after. So let's start, shall we? I'm going to start with love for Aries. Let's get right into it. I'm going to use the Romance Angel cards for the love section. Love, love will keep us together. Okay, let's see. Okay, this is for Aries. Aries, this is a love and finance reading for February the 15th through the 29th. It's a leap year, guys. It's a leap year. How cool is that? Okay, so what does Aries have in store for them romantically for February the 15th through the 29th? What? Soulmate. This is beautiful. Yes, this is your soulmate. If you are in a relationship, then you have found your soulmate, Aries. And this is also, you know, if you're new, if you're just newly into a relationship, this could be the one. Yes, that's for Aries. And now let's see what we've got in terms of finance. Okay, how is finance for February the 15th through, oh, you know what I need to do? Oh, it's too late. I wanted to time this. Somebody could actually comment that now we're doing Aries. That would be great. Makes it easier for me to put the timestamps below after. Okay, this is for Aries. This is for finance. Finance for February the 15th through the 29th. What wonderful gifts, guidance, blessings, and helpful information can you give Aries in terms of their finance for the end of February? Okay, let's have a look. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. You're the Magician, Aries, which means that you can create whatever you want. You have all that you need and you can create. This is a wonderful. This is you getting up and making it happen, right? This is you coming up with brilliant ideas. It's making something out of nothing. You can, you know, just set a goal and you can do it. Brilliant. Okay. Let's go on to Taurus, shall we? Taurus. This is for Taurus. We're going to do love first. I just want to completely and this is for love for Taurus. What wonderful gifts, guidance, blessings, and helpful information can you give Taurus about their love life for February the 15th through the 29th. This is for Taurus. What wonderful gifts, guidance, blessings, and helpful information can you give Taurus about their love life and romance February the 15th to February the 29th? Okay. It is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. So this is a beautiful, this is beautiful, darling. This is like, you've got to open your heart. Don't be afraid to love. Don't be afraid of intimacy. It's safe. And you know, we have to, sometimes we hate to be vulnerable, right? But we have to be vulnerable in order to give and receive love. If we're shut off, we're not going to fully experience love on that level. Okay, so now what about finance for Taurus? Let's see what we've got for finance. And you know, that's really important for Taurus, darling. Taurus, thank you, Lisa. Thank you. I wonder if I can make you, let's see, yeah, Aries. Let's make you I've added you as a moderator. Lisa, there you go. Because you've been so kind as to put that in. Great. So Taurus, this is for Taurus. This is for finance. What wonderful gifts, guidance, blessings, and helpful information can you tell Taurus about finances for February the 15th through the 29th? Oh, that came flying out. Oh, lovely. Look at this. This is the Knight of Wands. Oh, thank you so much for that super chat. I really appreciate that. So the Knight of Wands is this, he's coming in with an incredible opportunity. So this could be an investment opportunity, or it could be a raise or a new job. But this is very auspicious financially. So things will come in swiftly, and this can also be a brilliant idea that you act upon, that you've been thinking about for a while. So, darling, this is great. Okay, so that's wonderful for Taurus. And let's have a look at this. This is for Gemini, darling. This is Gemini, Gemini, Gemini. What wonderful gifts, guidance, blessings, and helpful information can you give Gemini with regard to their love life and romance? So what is in store for Gemini with love and romance in February, from February the 15th through the 29th? Okay. Let's see, Gemini. What have we got? Oh, there it is. Oh, wow. Gemini, you've got soulmate. This is definitely the love month, darling. Yes. So, yeah, this looks like if you're with someone, then this is your soulmate. If you're meeting someone or you've just started, the potential for something really incredible is there for you guys. How cool is that? Okay, now let's go on to finance. This is for Gemini. What wonderful gifts, guidance, blessings, and helpful information can you give Gemini in? Thank you so much for that. Thank you for that super chat. Wow, I really appreciate that. Thank you. What wonderful gifts, guidance, blessings, and helpful information can you give Gemini in terms of their finances for February the 15th through the 29th? Okay, here we go. Gemini. Oh, 2 cards came out for Gemini. Let's see what they... Oh, 3 cards came out for Gemini. Okay. Well, I think it's the end of your financial worries. Perhaps some of you have been really going through it financially. You've been perhaps, betrayed in the past. You've lost money. Somebody has kind of stolen it from you, or you've really gone through it financially. But this is the Ten of Swords, and this is saying that that's come to an end. And look, right next to it, the next card up is the Ace of Pentacles, and that is kind of a start of a new fresh, right next to the World. A new fresh kind of financial journey, if you will. So you might have a new job, you might have an investment that start paying off, or you've perhaps been in a business and it's just starting to pay off. And this is about, the World is about coming in and saying, look, go in a different direction, because the last, what you've been doing got you to this, the Ten of Swords. So you need to do things differently in order to get different results. But I think that this is probably a time where you've really started to do things differently. Maybe you have started a job. Maybe you started a new job. Maybe you started a business. Maybe you've started your life purpose. I always think the World comes in when it's time to kind of, get on the bike and do your life purpose, get on that track. Now, of course, during Mercury retrograde is not a good time to start something new. However, it is a good time to lay the groundwork and to do all the research and set things up for when you want to start. So I see new beginnings here, and I see the end of a really difficult time financially for you. So the future looks very promising with the Ace of Pentacles. Okay. Cancer, darling. Let's go Cancer. Hi, Rihanna. Let's do Cancer. Thank you so much, P.S. Bartlett. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Your super chat. Love that. Thank you. Okay, so this is for Cancer. This is romance, love and romance for Cancer. What wonderful gifts. What wonderful gifts, guidance, and helpful information can you give Cancer about their love, life, and romance for February the 15th through the 29th? Okay, Cancer, love and romance. Cancer, trust. You've got trust. Okay, so this situation is calling for you to have faith. So trust that things are working out just the way they're supposed to, and that, you know, just have trust in the process. Trust in your deity, however you choose to name your deity, God, spirit, universe, you know, whatever. Whatever you choose to trust, but your faith, go back to your faith and know that you're not falling on your face. And sometimes these experiences, whatever we experience, is there for us to learn. I always say we have reaping days and learning days, right? Of course we want reaping days all the time, but then perhaps we wouldn't appreciate the reaping days if we didn't have the learning days, right? And that gives us wisdom. It gives us wisdom and it gives us experience, and perhaps we can help others go through something that we've been through. But trust and have faith. And sometimes we need to choose to trust our partners, because we can kind of come up with all kinds of scenarios in our head, and we need to go back to our innocence in our relationship and trust. And if that trust is broken, then we make a decision then. But for now, trust. And let's go to finances for Cancer. This is for the second half of February. What wonderful gifts, guidance, blessings, and helpful information can you give Cancer for finances for the end of February? Finances. What wonderful gifts, guidance, blessings, and helpful information can you give Cancer for February the 15th through the 29th? Okay. Oh, okay. 2 cards came out for that. Oh, okay. So this is lovely. You have the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups is a gift. It's a gift of intuition and psychic ability. So you have to kind of rely on that in terms of where you want to go, business-wise or economically, or, you know, with finances in mind. Do you want to, if you want to invest in something, if you want to go for something, is this good? You really have to connect with your intuition and psychic. I mean, you're naturally intuitive and psychic because that's all water signs are. But do you connect with it? Have you been meditating? Are you connecting with, you know, spirit to hear these messages and to take these gifts? Now, also, this is, you know, love. This is exciting. So I have a feeling that finances are going to take a turn. And look at this. You've got the Star card. The Star card is hope. So I feel that there may be some difficulties continuing if you've had financial difficulties, but it's now a healing is coming in. which is beautiful. This beautiful deep healing is coming in spiritually, emotionally, and physically. And what's beautiful about the star card is that the star spreads light where there was once darkness. So your path will be illuminated and you will see which direction to go. And you will know to go there because you have the Knight of Cups here with that intuition and psychic. Not only will you see it, you will know that it's the right road. You will know it deep in your heart. You will know it. So Cancer. All right, now let's go to Leo. Lovely Leo. Let's see what Leo has in terms of love. Let's see. This is for Leo. This is love and romance. This is love and romance for Leo for February the 15th through the 29th. What wonderful gifts, guidance, blessings, and helpful information can you give Leo through these romance cards about their love life and their romantic life between February the 15th and the 29th? Okay, Leo, what have we got here for Leo, darling? Oh, you've got two cards. Oh, interesting. So the first card that came out is Unrequited Love. So this is somebody that doesn't feel as deeply about you as you feel about them. And, you know, there's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. That's what it's saying. And I'm getting that this is perhaps somebody this is for the Leos who have recently met someone or have been dating them for a little while and want to take it to the next level, but it's not going to the next level, so it's time to move on. And excuse me, I'm getting that children, your love life is being affected by children. Now this is perhaps for those who are in relationships, and this could be, you know, your lover has children or you have children from a different partner, or that the children are taking up so much of you, both of your times, that you haven't had a chance to ignite your romance and passion for each other because you're so busy. But it can also mean that you are trying to have children. So this really depends on where you're at. But for those of you who have just met someone or in the last few months, this is not going to go anywhere. So maybe it's time to let this go. Now let's see what's going on financially for Leos. Let's have a look. Leo. What wonderful gifts, guidance, blessings, and helpful information can you give Leo about their finances for February the 15th through the 29th? Okay, Leo. Oh, two cards. Oh, look at this. Okay, so you have the 10 of Swords. So this to me tells me that you've had a difficult time and it's coming to an end. Tens are endings and then beginnings, because 1 and 0 is 10, but 1 plus 0 is 1. So this is like you have to kind of let go of this. I'm getting that some of you really kind of are feeling, what's the word I'm looking for? Not just resentful, that you want to kind of get back at someone. And this, oh, thank you, Catherine. Thank you so much for that super chat. I appreciate that. So this is when you're feeling that you want to get back at someone, and I would resist the urge, Leo, to do that. I think to let this go and move on, and you are capable. You're a fire sign. Fire signs let things go very quickly and can move on. It's time for you to move on from this and not drag it into any other relationship, because you've got the Justice card right next to it, and it's saying, listen, be careful of all the decisions you make, because there's a karmic value to each decision. So listen, we all, when we've gone through this this experience of being stabbed in the back, of perhaps you've been cheated on, perhaps someone lied to you. It's just a horrible feeling. And we go off in our heads, yeah, I'm going to get them and I'm going to do this and I'm going to do I mean, if you don't, I don't know. We go there. We can go there. But the Justice card is coming in and saying that this is a karmic time. So, you know, you can contemplate it in your mind, but don't act on it. And remember, it's really, just let it go. Because even the thought of that is really, it kind of brings in this energy that's blocking you. So, you know, in meditation we call it the monkey brain. So laugh at the thought process, you know, laugh at yourself for thinking those negative thoughts and how you're going to get back. And just remember, the best revenge is success. That's the best revenge. Okay, so yes, I'm doing all the signs first. We're up to Virgo now, and then I'm going to go back to, I'll go back to the super chats and give you take your questions first. So I really appreciate that. Okay, so now we're going to do Virgo. Let's go through this. This is Virgo, love and romance for Virgo. What wonderful gifts, guidance, blessings, and helpful information can you give Virgo about their love and romance? What wonderful information and guidance can you give them? Okay, so this is for February the 15th through the 29th. This is for Virgo. There it is. Oh, this could be the one. So look, Virgo, this could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. So if you're new, it could be somebody at work. It could be somebody that you've actually started dating, but they're in your life, and it could be the one. So contemplate, you know, opening your heart up to whomever you're dating at the moment. And if you are already in a committed relationship, rekindle that fire and that passion within you both. Okay, now let's have a look, Virgo, for your finances. No romance without finance. You gotta have a J-O-B if you want to be with me. That's very Virgo now. All right, this is for Virgo. It's called Virgo rules over the house of commerce, darling. Okay, Virgo. What wonderful gifts, guidance, blessings, and helpful information can you give Virgo about their finances for June the 15th through the 29th? Okay, Virgo. What wonderful gifts, guidance, blessings, and helpful information can you give Virgo? Ooh! There it is. Oh, there it is. Oh! So you have the Eight of Swords, and the Eight of Swords is saying that you feel stuck, that you feel stuck in a situation. Now, this could be you're stuck in a job, or you're stuck in a financial situation that you can't seem to get your head above water. But when the Eight of Swords comes in, this is saying it's an illusion, because take the blindfold off, look at what's really going on. There's always a way out, darling. There's always a choice. And this is saying that you're just either unable to see the choices ahead of you or refusing to see it. So it's almost like, look, your wonderful ability is to be able to solve problems, but your Achilles heel is just seeing the problems. And so you may be mired in the problem at the moment and not seeing a way out. So open your mind up and look at the possibilities and see the truth in the situation. You're not stuck. You know, I always say, listen, there's always a choice, right? My son has this habit. I had no choice. I had no choice. I had to buy that very expensive piece of equipment. I always say, listen, even Thelma and Louise had a choice. I mean, they chose to drive off a cliff. But at least it was a choice. I may not do that. And I'm not suggesting anyone drive off a cliff by any stretch of the imagination, guys. I'm just saying that there is always a choice. Okay, now let's go to Libra. This is love for Libra. And Libra is ruled by Venus, darling. So let's see what's going on with Libra. This is love and romance for Libra. What wonderful gifts, guidance, blessings, and helpful information can you give Libra about love and finance? Sorry, love and romance for February the 15th through the 29th. Oh gosh, oh my goodness. Well, this has come up a lot for people. So this is the love month. You have soulmate. Soulmate. Do it that side. So yes, this is your soulmate. But also you have free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. So look, what's really important in a relationship is to be free within the relationship. So if this is your soulmate, look, you'll hear it many times that soulmates aren't necessarily easy. They're not necessarily easy, right? Those relationships, soulmates are challenging. They're there to challenge your soul. So this is about remaining free. And it's also, to me, this is also a sign that you don't want to be kind of codependent. You don't want to be, trying to control the other person. So it's about allowing the other person to be free within the relationship, and also, making sure that you are free too. So it's very important to listen. We can't control anyone else. We can only control ourselves. We can try to control others, but that always, backfires usually. So I would say, let go of control of other people and just keep it on you. When you change, everything around you changes. I actually put a Rumi quote up on my Patreon page today. I can't remember what it was. Let me see. I love Rumi quotes. And where is it? Here. I'll share it with you guys. Let us have a look. Here it is. Yesterday I was clever, so I wanted to change the world. Today I am wise, so I am changing myself. Okay, so we are going on to Scorpio, darling. Deep and intense and loving Scorpio. And the moon is moving into Scorpio today. It might have already moved in. Let me have a look, see what's going on with the moon today, the 13th. Yes, at 7:37 p.m. So shortly the moon moves into Scorpio. Deep and intense and feeling and sensitive, sensual, sexual. A hot and steamy Valentine's is promised, darling. Okay. This is for, I'm doing the wrong. This is for Scorpio. What wonderful gifts, guidance, blessings, and helpful information can we give Scorpio through these love and romance cards for their love and romance for February the 15th through the 29th for Scorpio. Scorpio. Oh, there it is. Separation. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon. Hey, Maybe this is kind of a retreat emotionally. If you're in a relationship, this can mean, well, this is for people in a relationship. So this can mean a break, right? A break from the relationship. And it doesn't necessarily mean a physical separation, but it does mean that you're perhaps withdrawing your emotions from the relationship for a bit. You know, listen, what I think when this card comes up is that when you can focus on yourself and, you know, what you can do, how you can be better, right? By meditation, quietening the monkey brain, bringing it back to you so you're not... Look, especially water signs, it's very easy to get hurt during Mercury retrograde. People say things, you know, and they come out the wrong way, and they're not really intended to hurt us, but they do. So it's an ultra sensitive time, and it may make you wish to withdraw, you know, emotionally, and perhaps some of you physically. Some of you may kind of, you know, separate from your lover. But it doesn't necessarily mean a physical separation is what I'm trying to get at here. So you might just withdraw emotionally, you know, like a Cancer will go into their shell, you know, and retreat and just shut everyone out. Scorpios definitely have that ability to do that. They can just turn, you know, they can just shut down emotionally, because they don't want to be hurt, because they're so sensitive. So this might be on the horizon for some of you Scorpios. Okay, so this is finance for Scorpio. What wonderful gifts, guidance, blessings, and helpful information can you give Scorpio about finance for February the 15th through the 29th? This is for Scorpio. What wonderful gifts, guidance, blessings, and helpful information can you give Scorpio? There it is, straight away. Oh, okay, so the 5 of Swords. This is a difficult time, and it's almost like you might shoot yourself in the foot here. If you have a client base and you are freelance, or you work for yourself, or your own business, you might pick a fight with the wrong person. If you're in a job, you could pick a fight with the wrong person at work. This is, look, when this card comes up, resist hot button topics. You know, don't get into social media wars, you know, about politics or religion, or, you know, judging people. It's really important, because this cannot be won. This fight is going to hurt you financially. Now, this could be, you know, somebody, if you're looking for a job, somebody might see this on your social media and not employ you. This could be picking a fight with perhaps a supervisor or a boss at work, and, you know, reacting in a way that's inappropriate, and being saying something, and very Mercury retrograde too, is saying the wrong thing and offending someone. So we have to really know our limitations. You know what I always say? You don't have to prove the other person's wrong. You can just back off and let them be wrong. I always say, you know, I always imagine that old Dracula movie where Dracula seems to be, it's kind of that fun, I can't remember the name of the movie, but he seems to be like on wheels, and he just goes back, he just wheels back, and he goes into, you know, out the door, and the door's closed. That's what you need to be. You need to stand there erect and just go zoom. You know, don't engage. Resist the urge to engage, because it will affect you financially. All right, now let's go to Sagittarius. Sagittarius. What do we have in store for Sagittarius for finance, love and romance? I mean, love and romance. This is for love and romance for Sagittarius. What wonderful gifts, guidance, blessings, and helpful information can we give Sagittarius? for love and romance for February the 15th through the 29th. Okay, Sagittarius, love and romance. There it is. Oh, heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. That's beautiful. This is about really kind of giving like intimate moments, and it's very, you know, the moon in Scorpio right now. I mean, it's going to change actually. Of course, it changes so quickly, but for every 2.5 days usually. But for Valentine's Day, it's going to definitely be in Scorpio, and it's all about kind of being intimate. You know, being intimate isn't necessarily, you know, copulating with someone. Being intimate is about sharing your feelings and your heart with someone. It's like telling people who you are, right? Sharing your essence with the other person. That is intimacy, right? It's not just a physical activity. It's mentally connecting and spiritually connecting with someone. Okay, now Sagittarius, let's see what's going on financially for you guys. This is finance for Sagittarius. What wonderful gifts, guidance, blessings, and helpful information can you give Sagittarius for February the 15th through February the 29th? Let's see. Oh, okay. Oh, teamwork, darling. This is the Three of Pentacles. This is about being a team member, a team player. This is about hearing everybody's opinion, taking everybody into consideration, working as a team, a cog in a wheel. It's not being the boss, it's not being an underling, it's treating everybody equally and coming to the table with what you can offer and appreciating what others have to offer. Right? So the biggest advice is remember to always be a team player. If you feel like you want to take over and be the boss, resist that urge. Yeah. Okay, Capricorn. Let me see. Oh, I thought my battery was going low, but I need to have my charger just in case. Where is it? Where's my charger? There it is. Here we go. I'll just plug that in. Oh, darling. Drama. There we are. There we are. Okay. This is for Capricorn. Capricorn, what wonderful gifts, guidance, blessings, and helpful information can we give Capricorn for love and romance for February the 15th through February the 29th. Okay, Capricorn, what wonderful gifts, guidance, blessings, and helpful information can you give Capricorn for love and romance for February the 15th through the 29th? Oh, here we are. Oh, it's so funny. So financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. So maybe you have some, maybe you're taking care of somebody. Maybe you're paying all the bills and you're a little resentful. Or maybe you don't have the funds to actually really enjoy or what you want to do. Maybe your ambitions to for a romantic night out is far exceeds your finances. Maybe you're spending too much. Maybe your partner's spending too much. Maybe there are arguments, you know, at home about finances. I would always say address these issues in a very loving way, because this is something that's going to get under your skin if you don't address it. And it's going to get in the way of romantic feelings. You're not going to feel those romantic feelings if you're not addressing something that's really affecting your feelings towards the person, right? Okay, so let's see what's going on financially for you. Capricorn, let's see. Capricorns. Ambitious, of course, they are taken up with finances. Okay, this is for Capricorn. What wonderful gifts, guidance, blessings, and helpful information can you give Capricorn with regard to their finances for February the 15th through the 29th? Oh, there it is. Oh, darling. It is time to sit back. This is the King of Pentacles. He's about opulence. He's about luxury. He's about, having possessions. He's about possessing beautiful objets d'art, objects of art. So I would say that, look, he's worked hard. He's the kind of guy that you will see him working alongside, his subjects with his sleeves rolled up. But when he comes into a reading, it's saying, listen, it's time to really sit back and enjoy it. Enjoy all the financial gains that you've had, everything that you've sown, what you've reaped. Enjoy it. Life is too short. Don't be all about work, and this is a time that you need to sit back and enjoy it. And so maybe it's you're being a little overzealous in terms of spending. You need to release this and enjoy it. I want to sing that song. You better enjoy yourself. You need to kind of just relax. This is the time to enjoy what you've earned. All that hard work and all that accumulation of wealth, get out there and spend it, darling. You're worth it, and your partner is worth it. All right, now we're going to Aquarius. Aquarius. Let's see what we have for Aquarius in terms of love. Love will keep us together. This is the... Don't get me started. I love to sing my Aquarians, my quirky Aquarians, because, I have the ruler of Aquarius sitting on my ascendant. So I'm very kind of Aquarian in nature too. Okay. This is for Aquarius. What wonderful gifts, guidance, blessings, and helpful information can you give Aquarius with regard to their love, life, and romance for February the 15th through the 29th? Let's see. Aquarius. Oh, darling, they are not coming out. What's going... Oh, there it is. Oh! Maybe wedding bells, darling. Is this a commitment we're getting for Aquarius? This situation involves a marriage. Now, listen, this can mean that you meet someone at a wedding, or that you are kind of going... Look, you could have newly been going out with someone and you take it to the next level. It doesn't necessarily mean a wedding per se, but it could mean a commitment. So maybe your relationship is going on to another phase, a more committed phase. Perhaps you're being exclusive. You're bringing exclusivity into this. There's some kind of commitment. And indeed, it could be a marriage for some of you, or a wedding proposal, a marriage proposal, or whatever this, moving in together, any kind of the next phase of commitment. This, that's what this means, darling. So that's for Aquarius in terms of love, and let's see what's going on in finance for Aquarius. This is for Aquarius. What wonderful gifts, guidance, blessings, and helpful information can you give Aquarius in terms of their finances? Okay. This is for Aquarius. For finance for February the 15th through the 29th. Let's have a look. Oh, there it is. Oh, two. Okay. So you have two cards. The first card out for you is the 8, let me put it here, is the 8 of Pentacles. And the 8 of Pentacles is the Apprentice card. So this is about I have a feeling that some of you are perhaps starting a business or something, or perhaps you're starting a new job, and you really need to spend a lot of time in research and learning everything you can. This is about honing your craft. It's about becoming the expert in a field. And if you are an expert, you can become an expert teacher. You really have to kind of bring this to another level. It's really doing the groundwork for it, giving your craft the time and attention it deserves. It's about focusing on what you can improve in your business or in your job or your profession or your life purpose. Now's the time to do that. And look, you have karma. So when you put this time and energy into it, it's going to pay off, because look, you've got all the coins here on the side and they are coming down, and karma is like what you put in, you will get back, right? So treat everyone the way you want to be treated, and the harder you work, the better the return. So remember that, Aquarius. Get down and do that work, darling. Do that deep work. I think it's really going to pay off for you. Okay, Pisces, last but not least. Pisces, you deep, watery, sensitive, spiritual people. This is for Pisces. What wonderful gifts, guidance, blessings, and helpful information can you give Pisces about their love life? Do remember, guys, that these are general readings. If you want a personal reading, I'll have links below shortly. And you can always go to my website and see what kind of readings I offer. Okay, this is for Pisces. What wonderful gifts, guidance, blessings, and helpful information can you give Pisces with regard to their love and romance life for February the 15th through the 29th? What's going on with Pisces love-wise? Oh, keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. So this is somebody that's kind of turns you on intellectually, and then they become attractive. So it's not necessarily the person you normally go for. They may not be in the may not have the economic background you usually go for. They may not physically look like the person, but this is a potential love match. So open your mind. Just be open. Go on a date. Get to know someone, even though they're totally outside of your comfort zone in terms of your type. Maybe that's what you need to look for, somebody who's completely out of your comfort zone, somebody who's not your type at all. And that can actually perhaps have much more lasting potential than your usual type. And now let's go to finance. Let's see what we have for Pisces for finance. Thank you so much, Lisa, for being the moderator. You've been a big help. That's wonderful. I really appreciate that. This is for Pisces. What wonderful gifts, guidance, blessings, and helpful information can you give Pisces for finance for February the 15th through the 29th? Oh, wow. You got 3 cards. Oh, the first card out is the Magician. And the Magician is you have everything that you need to create the financial and to create the life that you desire. There's nothing missing, darling. Maybe you don't believe you have it, but you do. And look at this. You have the 9 of Cups. That's dreams and wishes come true. It's like you can celebrate. You can reap what you've sown. This is a very good financial. Okay. So you don't believe, you're feeling deprived and out in the cold in some way. And that's why I said the Magician, you don't believe that you have everything you need. So the 5 of Pentacles is about, look, in this card, the Five of Pentacles, there's a little spring flower right there. So look, nothing stays the same. So maybe you are going through a financial hardship at the moment, right? But that doesn't stay the same. Things change. Even negative times change, and things are going to improve. This is a spring flower. Hope springs eternal. It's important for you. This energy, feeling out of the cold and deprived, is going to get you more out of the cold and deprivation, right? Feeling that way. But you are the magician, Pisces, and you have all that you need to create this wonderful life, this abundant life. Dreams and wishes come true. You just have to make it happen. This is about not sitting in that deprivation. It's about getting up and making it happen. The magician creates something spectacular out of seemingly nothing. And you have that ability. And you can be here at the Nine of Cups with dreams and wishes come true, celebrating your abundance and sharing it with loved ones. You just have to come out of this energy. Okay, guys, that's the end of all the readings. So let's go to the questions. Let me see what was going on with the super chats. What do we have here? Can I get a reading, please? Catherine, let me pull a card for you. Let's see what's going on for you. Let's pull. Let's see. Hello, guys. Those of you who've just shown up, hello. On the rerun, you'll be able to look at all the love and romance readings for all the signs. Now, let's see. This is for Catherine. What wonderful gifts, guidance, blessings, and helpful information can you give Catherine? What will be really helpful for her to know? Let's see. One more. Actually, I'm going to use a different deck. This is a different deck. This is for Catherine. What wonderful gifts, guidance, blessings, and helpful information can you give Catherine? What would be really helpful for her to know? Okay. Very good. Okay, Catherine, you have the Ace of Pentacles. This is wonderful. Things are going to pay off. So all the effort that you've put into something is going to start paying off. If it hasn't already, it will shortly. This is always an auspicious card. This is like things are going your way. The only thing I would say be careful of, because you do have the Ten of Wands, is that don't take on too much responsibility. Remember to delegate. You don't have to do everything. Tell people and ask for help. This can also mean that you need help. Ask for help if you need it. But this looks really good for you, Catherine. Anybody else have a question? Okay, thank you, P.S. Bartlett. That's so sweet of you, so kind and generous of you for that. For those 2 super chats. Thank you. Well, to me, Catherine, it looks like your financial case is going to go well, because you had the Ace of Pentacles. So that's a new beginning. So things are going to go well for you. Okay. Do we have any more questions? There's a little delay here for me. Takes a while for the comments to come up. Okay. It's so interesting because I was thinking about you and this card came up, and this is the Nine of Pentacles. Don't give up. You feel like giving up, but you have to fight for what you rightly deserve. And so Catherine, the Nine of Wands is saying, you know, lick your wounds, you know, take a minute and get back in there. I feel that this is the last fight. This is it. You're almost at the finish line. It's number 9, right? 10 is the finish line. So I think everything is going to work out for you, but you do have to stand your ground and protect what is rightly yours. So I think you're going to come out on top. Just don't give up. Don't give up. Yeah. Okay. Any other questions, guys? Any questions? Anybody have some questions for the tarot? If not, I will bow out. I have a commitment to 8 p.m. and I have to get prepared for that. So let me see. So guys, I will just announce that I now have a membership. My channel has a membership, and you get your own emojis and stickers, and I'm going to be doing behind the scenes looks for, there are 2 levels of memberships. $1.99 a month, I think, and $4.99, and you'll get bloopers and behind the scenes footage, and also I will probably do live streams just for members as well. So yeah, might be worth joining my channel. So there's, on my page, there's a little join button, and I don't know if it's going to be, I think it's under every video perhaps. I'll have to double check that. Because oh, thank you, darling. It's just come up. I've just become eligible for it, so I'm excited. I'm so excited. Okay, guys, it doesn't look like anybody else has any questions for me, so I will bow out. I want to thank you all for the super chats. I really appreciate that. You really helped me out. This is a member-supported channel. And I want to thank Lisa for being an incredible moderator. Thank you, Lisa. And that's it. That's all, folks. I love you all. And I'll see you next week. Good night, darling. Thank you for tuning in, guys. I really appreciate you throughout all my technical issues. Bye-bye.